still offline.
Well, it takes like a couple seconds.
No,
There's the delay.
Like a 15-second delay.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Hey everybody, how's it going? Glad people could make it. Gonna just announce to people in the area to join us here in on Twitch.
My name to log into Twitch is not hello all.
So we're just gonna take a minute. We're still getting a little bit set up. See if anybody else wants to come in. And wow, this is real slow.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you that.
Yeah, it's apparently a slideshow. A whole lot going on. Let me turn off the chroma key. That should help some. That's looking better. Yeah, not too bad. And I will drop out of vent and see what kind of power I can save here. Don't need a browser open. Adrenaline loathes Twitch ads. Well, there is a way to get around them. It's much
better now.
Good.
Not great, but it's better.
And it's going to be hard with the 4 people. All right. Everybody, welcome. Thanks for showing up here at the Spring Cord. Spring Cord is a build made by Camille, Scrug, and Myrma. Put in the majority of the work, although there's quite a bit of other help too. Here we have in Twitch Gambit, Noodlecat, and Voidlust. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks everybody for showing up in chat. Everybody hanging out in the court here. If you see anybody kind of hanging around and looks lost, pull them into the Ventrilo channel, which is, I'll link it in here. Yep, feel free to join in. Still got a slideshow going. We're frozen.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
When all else fails, I blame Gambit.
It's always my fault, right?
He is the new one here.
Yeah, it usually is Gambit's fault.
Is the stream is what froze?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Usually if you hit pause and play again, it'll
there it goes.
kick back up.
I kick back.
It's on my end. I'm gonna.
It unfroze.
Okay, I dropped the resolution down a little bit. Should be smoother. Okay, we're all here, so I'm going to start off. For anybody who doesn't know, there's a little bit of confusion about what Leyspring is and what we're supposed to be, and just want to real quick go over what we're defining the community as. So it's been a long time since we originally founded this community, and the plan at the time was wanted to build a city. They wanted to build a functional city and landmark, and all kinds of ideas around that, and lots of playing around, and some people got involved. But then it just didn't feel right because we wanted to be making the city in order to use it, in order to do stuff. So we worked to redefine what we're doing and who we are and what the community would be moving forward. And we decided that part of the reason we wanted to make a city was because we wanted to be pushing the limits of what we could do in the game. We wanted to be taking it further. We wanted to be really doing everything that we could in Landmark and having even more fun than we were already having. So we defined Leyspring as a community of innovation based on that discussion we had, and decided that the things we wanted to focus on were education, entertainment, construction, and diversity. And these are the things that we spent a lot of time on. We worked to develop new building techniques, we worked to teach new players and even experienced players and share ideas, and we look for fun and interesting things to do. They're amazing ideas that people have come up with for fun, interesting gameplay that really excites me personally. And then the last thing with the diversity is we want to be open to everyone. We want to have people from all different kinds of backgrounds, and we want to be able to support people with a huge variety of ideas and a huge variety of strengths. So that's the foundation of what we consider Leyspring to be. Now, where we are today here is on Purge Spring. A lot of us from Leyspring have made our claims here, and this place that we're at, the Spring Court, kind of embodies what we're supposed to be and what we're trying to be as Leyspring. It's still a little bit of a work in progress, but with Camille and Scrugg and Myrma, along with help from Renelin and the LLC Guild, this is the beginning of what we're hoping will become a functional marketplace. So not only a place where people will come together to exchange goods, but also having a lot of neat areas to explore. If you guys haven't been in this building over here and run around through there, if you haven't walked over the walls and seen what's going on, there's a lot of cool stuff, and it's still growing and getting better. So stay tuned for more information on that. This is a project that I'm very excited about, and I think it's going to be great for everyone once it all finishes and once we get going. As we get more systems in the game, it's only going to get bigger and better. Next, who was up next here? Void?
Just be me.
Okay.
Where was it?
That's good. Noodle Cat's going to take over our next segment. She's got a little bit to present on her own.
Before we actually jump into that, you mind if I just kind of fill everybody in on why we're doing this in the first place?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
As far as the meet and greet. One of the biggest problems we've been encountering as a community is just the sheer lack of ways to communicate with people in game. Chat is not very functional since we can't talk cross server. We do have the website, which has been our main form of communication, which Noodle will go into after this. But a lot of people don't check the site. They've gone and kind of filled out the little form so we know who everybody is, but then have never come back. So even using that as a form of communication has been challenging. And what we're doing, and the reason why we have this whole meet and greet, is basically to get everybody from all the different servers and islands together, let you all meet each other, see the names, get to know one another. This is going to be a relatively short presentation. We're not going to be sitting here talking for the entire hour. The main goal of this is for everybody to kind of meet each other and work together as a community. So, okay, back to you, Noodle.
Well, I'll start with one of the things that I'm currently linking for you guys is Camille and Myrma's Twitters, where you can actually follow the builds, which is one of the big things that obviously Landmark is big on is our wonderful friend Twitter. If you give me 1 second, I'll link them both to everyone so you can see how this goes. There you go. Okay, so the two things that I've started to try and connect people through all avenues is I have set up a Facebook page for us and as well as a Twitter for us, both of which you can find all the same information on our website at leyspring.com. The Twitter, I would love for whoever has a Twitter to follow so I can follow you guys back and I can retweet all your stuff. So everyone can kind of connect and see everyone's builds or whatever they're doing. I think that would be a lot of fun. So if you send me an in-game message with your Twitter stuff or just tweet to the Twitter, I will get both websites for you. Or if someone else wants to post them. But really the main thing is just there's a lot of avenues for all of us to connect since the in-game chat is pretty bad right now. But our main avenue, aside from those two, is going to be the forums. So the website is going to have all of the information, and these are just little extra outlets if you guys want to join on there too, which would lead into what we're doing with the website, which is going to have a wonderful rehash, and Draco's actually setting that up for us. And if anyone is using the forums right now, and you have something specific that you want to be saved to go into the new website, please get in contact with one of us because we are not going to be moving everything over and archiving it.
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm gonna stop and restart at a lower resolution so there's less.
While you do that, I'll get
choppiness.
the websites.
Oh well.
There we go. Hopefully we're back now. The encoding is working much smoother. The resolution will be a lot worse, but oh, so we're back. Void, did you get the legendary items from Olive for the
Yeah,
potential?
he has them.
Okay.
I do have a pick and I have a pulverizer.
Do we want to? Well, should we wait on the raffle? Did you have a plan for when we would do that, or should we hope?
I wasn't even 100% sure if we were doing it, so I don't have any plan on how to handle it.
So,
do we have the bot functionality on this channel for
Yep.
Twitch?
we have
Every channel comes with it to begin with.
I would say that would be the easiest way.
Well, we could do one on Twitch and one for everyone who's in game who can't watch.
Okay.
I mean, that would be fair. But like I was saying, I wanted to set up this social media stuff so we can help promote everyone, because that's one of the big things that we're about, you know, is helping each other get all of our stuff off the ground and form this community. So I would really love for whoever wants to participate. And if anyone needs any help with, you know, getting into Twitter or getting into any of that kind of stuff, please send me a message either in game or on my email, which is on the website under People of Leyspring.
Leyspring, helping you help yourself.
Exactly.
And with the news site, we're going to have all the social media is going to be actually linked directly to the news site. So
The Twitter's actually up there already on the old site as well, or the current site. The Leyspring one is.
It's going to work the other way, where it's going to, as soon as we update like the blog part, the news section, it's going to tweet out to the Facebook and to the Twitter. So even if you don't want to check the website every day, once we do move over to the new website, if you just watch the social media, if something was updated on the site, you'll know. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible, because we know people are, don't necessarily hit the website every day or whatever. But you could check Twitter on your phone, you could check Facebook on your phone. It's it's really no reason why you can't keep in the know. It will be the main form of communication. So if you want to keep current, honestly it's your responsibility to make sure you're either watching the website or following us on Twitter or Facebook or all the other fun social media stuff the kids use nowadays.
Also, if anyone has anything like, for example, the contest that's finishing up tomorrow, anything like that's big that they really want to promote, let me know, and we can set up something where I can help promote that on both the Facebook and the Twitter, and more than just retweeting your posts and stuff. Yes, join the raffle. Raffle. And Gambit, you were going to talk about the website, right?
Yeah, my game just crashed. How many?
Everyone's game's going to crash, guys. Yeah, if you crash out, just pop back in. I'm sure we're all going to crash like a billion times because there's something with having more than 20 people right now.
Alright, so yeah. Well, I think first thing we should talk about is the meetings, because that's mainly what leads to the podcast and all that. But every Wednesday at, sorry, what is it, usually 10 o'clock, or is it before that, 9 o'clock?
10 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern time, which will be about 7 o'clock Pacific for all you West Coasters. We have a meeting to discuss pretty much everything that is going on in Leyspring. Now, this is kind of an open invitation for a lot of people who have ideas and want to get their stuff out there that you maybe don't have any other way of communicating with us. I don't know why you wouldn't, but and is there any other thoughts on that? We usually end up discussing things like current things we've been discussing, or the website and the details on all that.
It's where we talk about events.
Yeah,
it's where we talk about what events
we talk about
do
this
as well.
Sometimes, we even have the occasional discussion on our the Leyspring Academy and that. But I don't know how much we're actually going into that anymore.
Oh, still doing it.
Yeah.
That's where we do all of our businessy type stuff, but anyway, it's kind of like a council meeting. Anyone's invited to come and chat with us as a whole.
And if you
we
can't
want all
actually
your input.
make that, Camille has actually been working on a podcast. I think she's holding off for now.
So she gets a webcam.
Till she gets a webcam, can actually show her beautiful little face. Too bad she's not here. I can't make fun of her now. Yeah, and that'll be all basically the notes on the meeting if you can't actually make it.
Well, the meetings are in Vent, if you want to go over.
Yeah, I was about to pass on. We do have a Ventrilo channel, which is a voice chat program that we have the information on the forums on the website if you ever need to talk to anybody. I know Noodlecat and Voidlust and I are always pretty much online.
What do you say?
Little understatement there.
Yeah.
Along with the meetings, we're not having one tomorrow. So because of the event today, and we've had a lot of things going on, but every other Wednesday it's the plan, just not tomorrow.
I'm looking at Ventrilo right now, and there's a lot of people in there. Pretty much almost everybody. Actually, there's 45 people in the stream, but I don't know, it might almost be full.
Yeah, only 25 people can fit in Vent. I may have to fix that if we... I can fix that. So, what was next on our list? Void?
Well, the one other thing I just wanted to touch on with the Vent real quick is we know people are in things like Raid Call and TeamSpeaks and other private servers, and people are definitely more than welcome to continue using those, even if you want to form like Leyspring chapters in, like the raid call and stuff. I believe there's one for Liberation. But just be aware that this vent channel is the official Leyspring voice. So if you're looking for, to kind of stay current on the news and everything like that, it's like everyone's more than welcome to be on here. But this is just so everyone knows that the event is the official Leyspring voice over IP. Okay.
It's also where you'd find me, Zog, Void, anyone that you need to get in contact with for mostly anything. If you can't find us in game, you probably can find us there.
Yeah, we are in there a lot, even if we're not in game.
He's probably on the vent server.
And with that one of the things with the communication that we're trying to improve is that we feel like a lot of people want to do things but aren't sure if they have permission or aren't sure how to go about getting help for it or how to bring it up. We don't have a permission program, but we got a couple people, and the four of us, and like if you want to help with the website, go to Draconius, or Gold Draco is one of his other usernames. But if you want to do something, go for it. But where you go to, get help with it and make it official and get it out to everyone as part of as a Leyspring event is you show up in vent and you talk about it. That's all that we do. There's no major process there. It's really come hang out and vent and talk, and we'll probably get something going, and we'll have a fun event.
And if anyone wants to, feel free to add me in game if they need someone to go through if they're not comfortable just, randomly starting something on their own or something like that. Or anything else for that matter.
Right, and I guess I'll go into my little spiel, which kind of rolls right off of what Zog was saying. We are very informal. We're a community. There's no, we have some people that are kind of, I don't know what the right word to say is. Like, a lot of people come to the people you see their faces right now. But we're by no means like a leadership or anything like that where we're members just like you, basically. We just happen to be the people that everyone keeps coming to. So that's why we're doing this. And Zog just crashed. But wouldn't be a stream if Zog didn't crash.
It would not be.
Basically, we don't have an official program where if people have a project, like Zog said, you don't need approval. If you want to do something, do it by all means. What we're here to do is to support people, and everybody should be supporting one another. And it's not just a couple of people supporting the masses, so to speak, but everybody should be supporting everybody. And I think that's really the true heart behind why we're doing this meeting, is because people don't really know who to go to for help. And, I think by getting everybody together and having everybody meet each other, and, tell us, what are you working on? What do you need help with? What ideas do you have? You could put that out to a large community, and, people that want to jump in and, help out or contribute, whether it be, gathering materials or helping to build or just brainstorming with you. That's what we're all here for. That's why we feel we started this in the first place. And it's a great environment, and it's been working really well so far. It's just that a lot of people don't know who else to go to. So the website is going to be really the main thing. If you have a project and you want help on that project with any aspect of it, go post on the forum. People should be looking on the forums. We get a lot of people that ask, what can we do to contribute? And the honest answer is whatever you feel like. There's many different ways to contribute. Like I said, like gathering mats or jumping in on a community build. It could just be jumping in vent and talking. That's still contributing. If you want to just sit in the background and do nothing, that's fine too. I mean, there's no obligation for anybody. It's kind of bring what you want and get what you want. you got to figure out what you want out of the community, and you got to figure out your own ways to how you want to contribute to the community. That doesn't mean we can't give you suggestions or something like that, but it's very difficult to give suggestions when we don't necessarily know what everybody's working on, which is the main reason why we're doing this and hoping to kind of bring everyone together in a more cohesive group. I think that was it.
Yeah, that is.
On that note, though, we do want to support everything and anything that anyone wants to do, but
Oh, of course.
please, please, please follow the terms of service in the EULA. Like, we can't have breaking of laws in random countries or something. That's all. That's pretty much the rule. That's it.
Depends on the country.
Well,
And to remember that
I guess it would be U.S. laws because it's a U.S. game.
And part of the reason we want to get together and vent to talk about things, but before, like, and as a group, put a Leyspring tag on things, is that everything that we put out there with the name of our community then reflects back on every single member of the community. So that's the only real check that we have. So hop into Vent and talk about it and get it on the webpage. And that should take, I don't know, if you're focused and you're really working hard on that, only a couple days maybe to get in touch with people. But that's all there is. And that's the only reason that we even have that check. We don't want everybody like throwing... We don't want the giant penis to be tagged Leyspring, kind of like Noodle Cat was saying.
Please.
But there are a million ideas that I've never heard of that I think we should be doing already. While we have a next minute or so, I'm gonna do a last call. We're raffling off the pick right now, right, Void? Is that what we're doing?
Okay.
There's a raffle. There's a raffle open. You have the pick. So we have a legendary pick that's up for the raffle, and last chance for people to enter.
But yeah, I mean, if you do want stuff a bit more publicized, as far as, like, say you have a project or you have an event planned that you really kind of want us to push a bit more than just, posting it on our internal forums, we don't have a set list of who's actually going to have administration rights on the new website yet. I know pretty much everybody here, well, I'm not sure if Gambit does, but I know myself, Noodle, and Sog do have permissions, Draconius has permissions, and I believe Zulji has permissions right now. More may be added as well, but it's really just going to be on, like, who actually needs to work on the site. Like, myself and Noodle are doing the artwork, and Sog is being Sog, and...
And Bogus was helping out with the forums.
Right, Bogus is gonna, but I don't know if that has. He's gonna have
sub part of the website.
Is that the? No, I understand, but I mean, as far as posting and updating the blog, I don't know if that's the same area as far as permissions go. We'll have to talk to Draconius about that.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I mean, if we'll post on the website basically a list when we do have it hammered out on who exactly is going to be able to post stuff up there for you. But if you want stuff more publicized. We can post it on there, and it will go out on the Facebook and Twitter and everything else. And hopefully we get more people following those channels outside of Leyspring. Like, I know our Twitter, we already have Terry, Penapod, and Dexella already follow our Twitter. I think our first
we're over
3
30
followers.
now. We're over 30 now in like a day.
So I think once we start utilizing this a lot more, people even outside of Leyspring are going to kind of be in the know as to what we're doing, and hopefully we'll just grow stronger and stronger as a community as time goes on. So I think this is definitely a good direction we're heading in finally, hopefully everyone follows and keeps in the know, and it'll become a bit easier to get all this information out there in the future.
So I'm going to close this raffle, and let's see who wins.
You crash.
I did crash.
Again. Gotta get you a new wallpaper.
Hey, Velix.
Yeah, what's this? Why is there no landmark wallpaper? It's blasphemy.
In-game, Velix's name is
You just
Valdax, right?
Okay.
Zog, you just need to make the loading screen your background on the on your desktop, so you don't have to, you'll always be looking at your loading screen when you're not in the game.
I thought you were gonna make
It's like
it
you won't
Dave's
even be
face,
gone.
like the soon beast Dave.
That I could do
would be
that.
great.
Coming back soon, Beast.
Like the one with the laser, like you just shot your game down.
Yeah.
Velix, if you want to come, I'm standing on the stage. If you want to just come up and trade with me, get you the pick. Because I don't know where mailbox is around here. And I don't trust myself to spell the names correctly.
And I think in a minute, we don't need to keep this stream going because what we're doing, I think, is actually keeping people from talking. So I think that what we should do now that we've gone through this, we've done our giveaway. Felix is standing right in the middle, right next to Draconius. His username is Valdax.
He's next to the spinning Zalara.
And so we're just all going to hop into vent. We can continue conversations and actually hang out in game instead of watching me stand looking down on a group of people in a stream. I think that. Do you guys agree that that's where we should go from here?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we've pretty much got across what we wanted to get across. We know we said this is going to be about an hour, but we'd like everybody to, pretty much just hang out. If you have projects and you're kind of recruiting people, just talk amongst yourselves, whether it be in-game chat, since we're all in the same area. Even if we shut down the stream, the Twitch chat still remains open, correct?
Twitch chat's always open. People can go into Leyspring Twitch chat and talk anytime. Actually, that's a good idea. We should probably just all lurk in there.
Right. Well, I mean, I'll leave it up to him because I know there's definitely a couple people that have already approached me about certain projects. Like I know Robin is looking to do a race, and I know he's looking for people to help. And there's been a couple other people.
Crash again.
Yep.
Kaboom. So it's like if you're looking for help with stuff, I know Chip had actually brought up to myself something about doing the swap meet stuff, and so I mean there's definitely a lot of people here that have a lot of great ideas and are looking for help. So it looks like we had a crash fest too. There's
awesome.
Like 4 or
we
5
achieved
people.
victory.
Yes. It is not a landmark gathering.
The whole
until,
stream
crash.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, definitely the purpose for this whole thing was so everybody can meet and greet each other. So talks amongst yourselves. Get involved in what other people are doing. Get to know what other people are doing, and have fun. Basically,
we want everyone to get to know each other and make it feel like just get closer. Make it not feel like we're unable to talk across servers and such.
And I'll be honest.
Just to point something out, that legendary pick, that was a donation from Bogus Meat and Olive Pit working together, I believe.
And Lochnar.
And Lochnars.
And Lochnars, and they put in quite a bit of work to make some nice items to give away. So are we going to do, I think that's it, right? If we're going to close up the stream. But if anyone needs help with getting upgrades, if anyone needs help with their progression items, we got a lot of people. It doesn't take 30 people a long time to farm up some mats to get somebody a legendary item.
Yep. And the legendary things do exist. I got my first one today. Took like 50 bags. It is possible.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna shut the stream down and hop into vent, and hopefully we can all continue hanging out there for a while. And I'm gonna keep Twitch chat open as well.
Okay, and we will be posting this up on YouTube, correct?
Thanks for coming, guys. And you guys are what makes this community a community, and your involvement and everything. So it's really great to see everyone here, and that you guys want to participate and make something out of this.
If we can post it on YouTube. I can make that happen.
Excellent. Yep. So if you know anybody that wasn't able to make it tonight, just let them know that it will be on YouTube. Also, we'll post that on the website with a link as soon as we have it up there. And
Twitter. And
first
Facebook.
time I think it finally feels like we're all together, and like people
I know.
actually see now how many people are really part of Leyspring. So, and I see I know a lot of names that aren't here, that weren't able to make it tonight. So, yeah, we're out there.
I'm on every day, and I see a
Yeah.
ton of new names. which is
Camille
awesome.
made all this fancy stuff with Scrug and Myrma, and she can't make it today because she's got school.
It's okay. She's
Responsibility.
designing game AI today, so.
There you go.
Ah. All right, I'll meet all you guys in Vent in a minute.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.